Nintendo game.
Pyra?
Oh, thank goodness. You aren't injured at all, are you?
No, I'm fine, I guess. Where?
I'm not certain. We seem to have washed up on a Titan of some kind.
A Titan? Where's Gramps and Nia? We gotta find them. They can't be far.
Okay.
Better question. Is there a new pair of pants that I can find anywhere around? I'm sure you're itching to get searching for Gramps and Nia, but I should warn you that you'll probably encounter a few enemies on the way. I mean, like, you could stop warning me about stuff so I could stop reading all this text. You'll want to be prepared for that, so I'd better quickly fill you in on how Rex gets stronger and improves his capabilities. Among the things you'll earn for completing a battle are two important types of points, WP and SP. I do not know what WP is. Oh, weapon points. WP stands for weapon points, yeah. You can think of these as a measure of the level of skill that Rex has with his weapon, and you'll need them to level up arts. The same art will deal much higher damage to enemies at higher levels, so it's worth strengthening your arts at the earliest opportunity, obviously. Give it a go by heading to main menu, characters, character setup, and enhance arts. SP, meanwhile, stands for skill points. These represent how well Rex is trained in his battle techniques, and they're used to unlock passive skills. Try giving Rex... Yeah, okay, I know how to do that. Let me take this chance to bend your ear quick. Can you stop bending my ear? You've been bending it so much. It's starting to hurt. Quickly about driver stats. Every driver has a few basic ones, namely HP, Strength, Ether, Dexterity. Ether is basically magic, I imagine. Dexterity, basically defense, I imagine. Agility, basically speed, I imagine. And luck. HP, the driver's health, they'll fall if it drops to 0. Strength affects damage from physical arts. Ether affects damage and healing from ether arts. Dexterity affects attack accuracy. What? Agility affects chance to evade enemy attacks. Dexterity means to have better accuracy for your own attack in this game. Okay. Makes it easier to resist enemy debuffs and reactions. That's luck. All right, cool. Forgotten Waste. Courtship dealers now open. Yeah, let me just get to those. All right, Pyra. Well, it's just you and me. Just pointing that out there. Anyways, treasure trove. Thank you for the money. Dude, we get so much gold so easily. Got some red thread. Sick. Get enough red thread. Maybe we can make a shirt that actually covers more than 40% of Pyra's body. Or I said Pyra! No! No, it's already starting! Hold on, I almost forgot to tell you about something really important. Are you sure? You've told me so much. How to develop your blade's capabilities. There are 3 main ways to develop a blade: weapon modification, equipping ox cores, and the affinity chart. Weapon modification is exactly what it sounds like. A blade's weapon is tied to them the moment they're awakened, so it can't just be replaced. You can apply core chips to weapons in weapon modification, sure. If you come across a shop selling core chips during your adventure, it's always a good idea to invent some new ones, or invest in some new ones, even. Next, let's talk about the Infinity Chart. This is a chart which shows the range of proficiencies available to a specific blade. Here's where you can acquire or enhance abilities like arts or field skills. Field skills can be a great help in removing obstacles from your path. These abilities and power-ups can be had by fulfilling the conditions for the affinity rewards on the Affinity Chart. There's a whole list of goals you can aim for. Oh my word, please stop. Finally, we have ox cores. These are like accessories specifically for blades to equip. Perhaps it's a little too soon to tell you about ox cores, though. I'll say the details. No! No! Tell me now so I don't have to read this ever again. I was warned that there is a lot of tutorial at the start of this game, but man, I never could have imagined. Wreck Marshland. What level am I? Am I level 6? I am level 6. I guess Pyra's level is just tied with mine, I suppose, it seems like. So wait a minute, what can I do? Oh, I can... This is where you go to modifier stuff. All right, well... Primitive sword? Primitive? This is like Monado level, so... Oh, my goodness.
Has increased.
Yeah, your useful has increased. I think Pyra is played by an American. It doesn't sound like a British accent, or maybe I've just become too normalized to them by now. You got an affinity reward, skill learned or improved. Cool. Alright, this is pretty nice. Special has 5% chance to defeat non-boss foes with up to 20% HP. Condition, use a blade art. That's pretty nice. Alright then. Well, Guess we can just continue on now. Hey, you. Rock
Let's show 'em a
Crabble.
thing or three.
I'll show you a thing or three. That's the saying that they thought of. Like, what's a saying that's pretty typical that we can use, but change around a bit to make it more unique to our game? Show you a thing or three?
Anchor shot.
Someone fire that man, but also take his idea.
My thoughts exact.
I need you to die, please. I said I need you to die, please. I said I need you to die, please. So do the blades not, do they only work at, Purifying Flame sounds cool. Do they only work at giving me boosts as I fight, or do they actually attack at some point? It seems like Pyra is just working on making me stronger rather than doing anything herself, combat related. Claw-Garapha, or Glaw-Garapha even.
Let's show 'em a thing or three.
Is this like Xenoblade Chronicles X, where taller enemies equal stronger enemies despite level? Because in Xenoblade Chronicles X, you didn't have to worry about just level. You also had to worry about electric skin. That sounds painful for him and me. In Xenoblade Chronicles X, it was not just the level of the monster that mattered. You also had to take into account the size of the monster because that played a factor. I am so good at timing this. I can't wait until later in the game when I'm complete trash at it.
Let's go.
All right, we're at level 2 feet here. Let's use it.
Prominence. Reverse.
Okay, now I have to spam B.
Why not?
Oh no, that time I only had the one quick time. Okay, that's weird.
Stand a chance to get
Double
this thing.
spinning edge.
Double spin and edge.
Ha! Anchor shot. Ha!
There you go. In time to get this this one within the same heat.
Nova.
Oh, that was because the one I did before was a level 2. I didn't get the second quick time event because it was not a level 3 blade art thing. Right. That makes sense. Let's kill this frog thing. Small
Okay,
Brog.
Time to take you
This does
down.
not look like the Brogs of the original Xenoblade Chronicles. They look a little different. Kind of similar, though. But there were definitely Brogs in the first Xenoblade Chronicles. I remember them.
Yeah. Anchor shot.
There we go.
Let's keep this
Good
up
damage,
and
good
we'll win
damage.
for sure.
My thoughts
Get the word.
I am so good at timing this, and I don't understand why, because I'm normally trash at stuff like that. See you later, sucker. 30 experience is a lot, man. What did happen to Gramps and Nia, though? Seems weird that we would have got split up considering that we were all on Gramps. Like, did he just do a flyby and drop us off on the way for some reason?
Okay, time to take you down.
Yeah, you gotta go down. Sorry, buddy.
Let's go.
I must murder you now,
Ha!
because you have that sweet, sweet experience hidden inside your body, and I must take it for my own.
Anchor
It's
shot.
like sustenance for me.
This won't do.
I must have it.
It'll be
My power.
Don't worry, you can keep your soul after you die. I won't take that yet.
As you wish.
No.
I might eventually need to take souls as well. I'm not sure, but goodbye.
Why not?
All right, so my blades, like the fancy blade combo attack, that's when Pyra does something actually combat related, when she actually attacks, because doing that is tossing her the blade.
Gramps.
Ooh, this isn't good.
It is good to see you uninjured, Rex.
How awful.
Hold on. I should have some herbs.
You are kind, but no amount of human medicine would suffice.
But
Weep not, my boy. This is my fate.
I can't help it. Can I?
No parting is forever. We will surely meet again when the flow of the ether will set.
Quickly, use the Monado. It can control ether.
The days with you were the best I ever had. Until we meet again, Rex.
Gramps. Gramps. Gramps.
I told you not to cry, didn't I, Rex? Rex. Rex.
Gramps.
Rex!
It can't be.
Use your eyes. Don't you recognize me?
Well, not really, no.
I am so confused right now.
I agree.
So you see, by maximizing cellular regeneration to retain all vital bodily functions, I seem to have reverted to a larval stage.
Well, that's quite handy. Must be nice to be a Titan.
This isn't something just any old Titan can do. Only one so advanced as myself. Rex, are you angry?
I'm not. It's more that I didn't want you to see me blubbering like a baby.
Oh, it's okay to be angry.
So, when will you be back to your old self?
Good question. No more than 300 years.
300 years? I'll be long dead by then.
I suppose that's true.
But what about my house? Do I have to live in the streets?
Perhaps this is an opportunity to fly the nest.
You mean pay rent?
Oh, miser boots.
It's a massive extra expense. Still. Glad you're okay, Gramps. Oh, shoot. We can't stand around all day. We have to find Mia.
Mia? You mean that driver and her blade from before?
Yeah. They kind of saved our lives.
I do hope they're all right.
Gramps, do you remember anything?
I remember crashing through many trees before landing here. They probably fell off then.
That's not a whole lot to go on.
Perhaps we would have some luck following the trail of broken trees.
Good thinking, Pyra. Let's go.
By the way, Rex, is that a core crystal I see shining on your chest? Just what happened to you?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we need to find Nia.
Oh, now this makes a nice change.
All right, then. 2 almost deaths within, like, an hour of one another. Nice. Honestly, I'm glad he's not dead, because as soon as, when he was dying, I was thinking about the mini rant I was going to go on after he died. Like, you know, this would be a really touching thing if I had known Gramps' existence for more than, like, 20 minutes of the game. But this is fine.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Yeah, get this bunnet out of here.
Together.
How's this bunnet gonna clap with its... Oh, I mean, obviously it'll use its actual hands and not its tail hand. But I was looking at the tail hand thinking, like, you can't clap with one tail hand. You need 2 tail hands for that. That's not how clapping works. It's like when someone asks, what is the sound of one hand clapping? I timed that so badly. Don't talk to me. Got that one, though. Kind of upset that the sword didn't also hit that one in the process, but whatever. This one's only level 5. It deserves to live because it's weak. That's normally the opposite of how it goes, but that's how it is for me. Oh, hey, Joy, another tutorial. Whoever would have guessed that we'd have one of these pop up as soon as we run into something new. What you're looking at right now is a collection point. Check here to uncover collectible items. You'll find collection points all over All Rest, and each area will have its own selection of items to discover. Also, there are some collection points where you can use Blade's field skills to find special collectible items that you couldn't get otherwise. The collectibles that you find are sure to come in handy during your adventure, so if you come across a collection point, be sure to check it out. Something in my throat. Sorry about that.
What have we here?
That reminds me, I haven't eaten for like 6 hours? 7 hours? 6 or 7 hours. I should eat. Pretty hungry. I was gonna eat after I finished recording this, but, you know, I've been recording for almost 40 minutes longer than I planned to because really poorly timed cutscenes. But hey, you know. Game is fun, so it could be worse. I could have been stuck recording a game that I didn't want to record, which rarely happens because I almost never record games I don't want to record. Normally, if I'm recording a game I don't want to record, I end up quitting that game on the channel, which has only happened twice. Trivia moment with Chaos. What are the 2 games that Chaos did not finish the main story of? Before you answer, notice that I said that he did not finish the main story of. There have been a handful of games where I did not finish the post-game because I started playing other games instead. But there is, to my knowledge, there are only 2 games where I did not finish the main story of the playthrough. I've mentioned them on more than one occasion. And obviously, if you watch those series, which if you liked them, I apologize, but you know, it was probably a bad game. Actually, I know it was a bad game because there are only 2 games I've done that way. So if there were games that you watched a playthrough of for me and I didn't finish the main story, I know what 2 games they
I'll
are.
think about it next time, Izerda.
People might look at you funny though, so watch out.
I missed the conversation. Apparently, I need to start being quiet when they finish combat so I can hear their victory quotes. Trailblazers Bridge. Yeah, way to go, Gramps. You really screwed this one, didn't you? Looks like something's blocking your way up ahead, but if your blades have the right field skills, then you might be able to overcome obstacles like this. I really hope that Pyra isn't about to set this branch on fire, considering we are on a wooden bridge. Try investigating the fallen tree. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, Kindle Flame. Good idea. Alright, well, very convenient that the rest of the wood... Is this what? Wait a minute, maybe this is metal. I know this is metal. You know what? I'll admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong. There you go, I admitted it. As you can see, you used Pyra's fire mastery to burn it up and get it out of your way. If you want to see all the field skills Pyra can use, go to... Okay, you know what? I will. There's a lot of places in RS that you won't be able to get to if you don't have the right field skills. Why can't I read? Even if obstacles seem impassable at first, it's worth getting a bit closer to see if you can do something about it. Anyway, let's keep moving and see if we can find Nia anywhere. Why does the tutorial screen talk to me as if we are 2 friends working on a mission together? Where's your info? Oh, look, it added the gem to his chest. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Where did it say to go again? I was too busy ignoring it to see. I thought that you went here for everything. Where's the info button? Oh, here we go. Specials. That's pretty cool. Blade Arts increases accuracy and boosts power of next driver art. Nice. Flaming Edge increases critical... nice. Field skills, here we are. Fire Mastery, Focus. The power to focus on one thing, also used to control one's power. Weird. Cooking. The power to prepare delicious food. Skill exclusive to Pyra. Sure. Yeah, you know, cooking. Exclusive to Pyra. The only known person in this universe that is capable of cooking is Pyra. Thank goodness we got her of all people, otherwise we would starve. Which would be really unfortunate, but there wouldn't be anything we could do about it because no one in the world can cook but her. I'm climbing this and you can't stop me. The game might stop me by putting up invisible walls or making me run out of jump points, but you, the viewers, cannot stop me. I fell. Let's try not to fall off the edge because I imagine if I do, I will die. But I do want to see if... no, that's... Yep, I'm about to kill myself. Can I get up here? Is there something up here? It'd be really cool if they added... The camera is so mad at me. It's so upset. It would be cool if there was a search point or something up here that they threw in just because, like, put in a lot of effort to do this unnecessary parkour. I don't see anything, though. Let's continue. Oh, hey, look. A collection point. The game heard my question. Thank you for these.